What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Sky Hollow Outdoors. Beautiful Sunday morning here. I'm actually out here on the Rappahannock River. So I've got about all day. For once, I actually have all day. I'm going to be out here trying to catch some smallmouth bass. That's right, I'm going to try to do some smallmouth bass. Now, there's a lot of largemouth in here as well, but up here by the city of Fredericksburg, anywhere from City Dock to probably about maybe Little Falls, that 1 or 2 mile stretch is basically known for smallmouth bass and largemouth. Because smallmouth bass are actually right on the fall line there. So if you're doing some wading in the city of Fredericksburg and stuff, you can get sometimes you can catch them on there when you're wading. But there are also a bunch of them here in this area of the Rappahannock. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that today. So I'm gonna try to concentrate on some good old early fall, I guess late summer smallmouth. I'm sure I'm gonna catch some largemouth and mix them with there as well. But my real goal today, like I said, is to get some smallmouth bass. But yeah, so just a beautiful morning out here on the river. It's been a long time since I've been out here. Actually, we were supposed to have a tournament. You guys that follow my tournament videos, it was actually canceled. I think it was last month because of the high heat. We really had that really hot time. So our tournament here got canceled. But we do have another tournament coming up here next month for our classic. This month I'll be doing another tournament video on Lake Anna. Right now, it's all about coming out here on the Rap, see what I can come up with. It's not that bad of a day. It's not that hot. And then we're gonna have a good old time. So stay tuned and we'll see if I can figure out some of these smallmouth. And if not, I'll revert to largemouth just so you can get some fish catches. Recover from the last 2 trips of catching dinks. Don't want to do that anymore. I want to catch something a little bigger. So stay tuned. We'll see what we can come up with, and let's go. All right, guys. Made it to one of my first spots. Remember this spot on the river where it's got some rock? Smallmouth like rock. So I'm gonna kind of just go up this bank here. The tide's going out right now. So I'm kind of going to go up tide, so that way I can catch any eddies or anything. But this whole area right here has got some real deep chunk rock. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the spinnerbait through there. Then if I don't get nothing there, I'll probably come back and try to, hit like a little crawl or a tube or something in there to see if I can get something. But the key is to kind of get this spinnerbait down. I'm sitting in 10 feet of water. Actually, the water temperature is really nice. It's actually 76 degrees, so it's not hot at all. Nothing compared to what we were dealing with on Smith Lake for sure. So we'll see if we can get something in these rocks here. So stand by, let's see if we can catch something. Ooh, see? Something swiped at it there. Just missed it though. Dang. Wasn't paying attention. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back through. I had that one little bite. So I'm gonna come back through with this Texas rig. Let it go down to the bottom and see if I can get something here. So let's see if I can get from casting crap in the trees. Jesus.
Well, the bad thing about fishing around rocks is that you're going to get stuck a lot. So I ended up breaking off that Texas rig, and I kind of still had this shaky head tied on, so I went ahead and switched to that. I'm going to fish this a little longer, and we'll see what happens.
Tungsten's not cheap.
Yeah, as I just said there, tungsten's not cheap. So yeah, if you're going to be fishing around somewhere that you're going to be breaking off a lot, just make a note to yourself. You might want to switch to lead. It's going to be a lot cheaper for you.
Don't know if that was a bite. Might have been.
Just to let you guys know, so you saw the bait there, that's actually a Biz Baits Dizzy Diamond in the burnt olive color. Basically just fishing that on a quarter head spot remover shaky head.
Where are these fish at? That's what I want to know. Where are they at? Are they real up close to the wood? To the rocks?
Well, after fishing this bank for probably way too long, I think probably dang near close to an hour, I hadn't had any more bites on the shaky head. I went back and forth a couple of times with the Texas rig and the spinner bait. No avail, so I think I made the decision here. It's time to move on and try something different.
Need to find some mouths. This ain't gonna work. One more and that's it.
Alright guys, I hated to do this, but after about an hour and 15 minutes or so, I went ahead and abandoned the old quest for a smallmouth. So I kind of started working my way downriver. As you guys heard earlier, I'm just going to sort of look for some largemouth and some creek arms and go from there. So got to make some use of the day, and here we go. So after about a good 20-25 minute run downriver, I went ahead and stopped at this first major creek arm that I'm familiar with. This is the creek that runs out of Ruffin's Pond. Now I'm actually stopped outside of the creek here. I was going to go ahead and start throwing the RBT Custom 2.5 square bill. It was in the bluegill pattern, which is what I had tied on still from Smith Lake. I like fishing the outgoing tide with these creek arms because sometimes if you fish each corner of them, you can catch a few fish, you know, just sitting there kind of waiting for stuff to basically float by or swim by coming out of the creek arm. And then after that, I'll work my way into the creek and start fishing, you know, standard like laydowns or whatever we have in front of us. So I've made my way deeper into the creek. Nothing on the exterior and nothing on the way in this far, but just wanted to come in here real quick. If you notice to the left of this, it's a real neat. It's actually like a good, probably about a 60-foot long sunken ship that's been in here for I don't know how many years, probably hundreds of years or 100 years or so, but it kind of provides good cover on the left-hand side of the boat here. I've caught numerous fish off it, you know, Texas rigs, all kinds of stuff on it. It's just real neat to see if you guys get a chance to go in that creek. But yeah, guys, I want you guys to comment in the comment section down below there. How many times has this actually happened to you? I was actually there, thought I was hung up on something. As you can see, I was even trying to break it free. And I finally saw it, and it actually had a little fish on there. It was small, but it was a bite, and that was kind of weird. As you can see, I'm actually pitching and flipping this little Biz Baits killer crawl in these laydowns trees here. So, yeah, wasn't paying attention that time, so that one got away. But as you can see here, he didn't get away this time.
Another fish. See? Gotcha, sucker. I don't know. Alright, guys. Fish number one, a little tiny one. I've had 2 hits in this one little area here. And then I ended up catching this little guy. But we'll see if we can get some more, so stay tuned. Alright, guys. Got you back on the chesty here. Like I said, you saw me catch that one real quick. I'm over here on this tree, and I basically the span of about 5 minutes. Had a bite over there. Well, it's funny. I thought it was hung up, and it actually was a fish. My dummy. And then I had another one over there that got off on me, and then I managed to actually catch one right here. So all on this BizBaits killer crawl, green pumpkin, blue flake, just basically flipping it in this wood, and that seemed to have been the ticket. Now, nothing big there, but you know, it's something. At least we got something so far. So I'm just gonna hit. I'm kind of drifted back here real quick. Gonna go ahead and hit it again just to see if there's another one sitting on one of these trees, and if not, then we're gonna go out and maybe try to recreate this, because that's what Rappahannock's known for, is a lot of wood. I haven't abandoned the smallmouth bite yet. I'm still, you know, deciding what they're gonna do. Like I said, I don't have that much experience fishing for smallmouth, so to be honest with you, I really don't know too much what to do other than fishing the same for largemouth, and you know, we'll see. You know, all the times that we've had smallmouth in my boat, we were fishing for largemouth, and basically we're fishing the same techniques. So just happen to be where they're at, I guess. So we'll see. Again, just flipping in these little shady spots here. That last bite I had, I just saw my line running off. So just trying to see if I can get something here on the end of this tree, or what have you. Alright guys, quick mid-morning update. Actually, it's almost lunchtime. Eating myself an Uncrustable. Yeah, I roll like that. Peanut butter and jelly. I was too lazy to make them this morning, so I grabbed the Uncrustable, but only about one fish so far. Yeah, I don't know. So that was all on attack. I actually had 3 bites in that little cove back there, so I think I'm going to go up a little, or downriver a little bit more, try to find a couple more coves, and see if I can, you know, get them on the Texas rig. So stay tuned.
All right, folks. After another good run, to kind of cool everything off, over here to another nice big creek arm. As you can see, I'm doing with the square bill. This time I did switch it up a little bit. Since the water's a little dingier here, I went to a catch co. It's like a perch pattern. It's an actual 1.5 square bill. As you can see, I'm doing the same thing, basically starting off on the points of the creek with that, and then I'll work myself in, and as you can see what happens. We'll just keep going. So didn't get any bites on the way in with the square bill or the spinner bait, so this is a good shot of the BizBaits killer crawl there. I just started pitching again these little laydowns and working my way deeper into the creek.
There we go. All right. Not a keeper, but another fish. So they're in this wood. All right, guys, another little guy, but in the wood. So I think we're gonna concentrate on wood the rest of the day. Let him go. He took that and he was starting to run. Sweet Caroline. target rich environment in here. That's a good one too. Nice one. Yeah, oh, and he got off. Dang it. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Didn't have my drag set and I was trying to get, oh man. Well, you straighten that sucker out too. Oh God. Well guys, that was a nice one. Wow. Let's see if there's another one back here.
Well, guys, unfortunately, with the angle of the video with my arm in the way, you didn't really get a chance to see it, but that fish was probably about 3 or 4 pounds. It's a shame I lost that thing.
Wow. Got off right at that, right at this log here. That was the one we were looking for. Dang. Well, that's what happens, right? Oh man. There we go. Another nice one. No. He's in the grass. So nice guy. It's a keeper. Look at this guy. Catching fish in the grass on the Rappahannock. In the grass on a spinnerbait in the Rappahannock. That doesn't happen that often. Bassman spinnerbait. Alright, there you go, another nice one. On the spinnerbait, here in the grass on the Rappahannock. Let's let him go. He's gonna go right there. There he goes. Alright. Alright folks, there you go. Simple. It's a Bassman spinnerbait. White and chartreuse, 3/8 ounce. There it is right there. You guys can see, I don't know if you can see, but in this grass right here, that's where I caught him. Actually a little further up there. Let's see if we can catch another one.
Alright guys, did you guys notice how that fish was wrapped itself around the trolling motor that I was trying to bring it in? I used 20-pound Seaguar or Raise-X. That's the reason why I use that right there. That line is great when you're using fishing around grass and wood with spinnerbaits.
Alright. That was nice. That was really nice. Man, I would have liked to have that other one though. Dang. Would have liked to have that other one. Alright folks, mid-afternoon update. This creek was actually pretty productive. I went ahead and marked it on the GPS. You can get way back in there up to that last little log there. And man, I lost that nice fish. God, I think it must have been about 3 or 4 pounds. I hope it comes out on video. I think it did because I had it on the chest and it was right in front of me when I got off. So yeah, what a bummer, but that's the way it goes. Ended up catching another one back in there as well on the spinnerbait in the grass right off of that duck blind. So that was kind of nice. And I think I caught another one on a Texas rig in there. So that was a good little spot. So I mean, between this creek and the other creek I was at earlier, pretty good. You know, caught a few fish on there. Nothing like I was expecting to or hoping to, but you know, it is still summertime. Water is, like I said, it's cooler. It's you know, in the low 80s right now. So you know, I guess anytime I'm in the water is a good time to get out and catch some fish. So I've got about maybe, let's see, it's 1:30. I got about an hour and a half. I'm gonna head on back to the city and do what I actually came out here to do, was try to concentrate on some smallmouth. So I got a couple more spots. The tide's up a little higher now because the tide's been coming in. So there's little spots I might be able to get a little farther, closer to the city, and see if I can catch me a little smallmouth or so. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up and make us about another 20-minute run back up to town, and we're gonna go. So keep on watching, folks. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit these rocks here real quick. "13 feet of water here. Water's a lot clearer here.
Tried a few different baits here at these rocks. I tried, you saw the spinner bait. I tried a little Texas rig, and there finally with the shaky head. Nothing wanted to bite there, so time to head on back. Just keep heading towards the ramp. So still heading my way back to Fredericksburg. I went ahead and stopped at this bridge. I believe this is the Route 3 bridge. I spent about a good 15-20 minutes here, basically with the shaky head around all these pilings to see if I can get anything to dredge up. But nothing came out of this either. I was surprised. I thought usually you catch something around bridge ponds, but nothing on this stop either. So pretty much the end of the trip here. I actually idled up past the ramp, kept going upriver. I'm actually over here on the Kings Highway Bridge. It's a real nice bridge to go, and you can see there's a lot of kayakers and stand-up paddleboarders here. This is actually real shallow in here, but you can get a boat in there on idle speed, and this is the area where you would really catch some smallmouth if you really wanted to target them. But you see a lot of kayakers, like I said, and stand-up paddleboarders, and just a nice little scenic area around the river right here downtown.
What's up, folks? I'm back in the car, got everything all loaded up. This city dock here in Rappahannock is pretty busy. You can see a lot of kayakers and people coming in and out, so didn't have time to do a quick outro on the water. But yeah, about 6 hours out here. Caught, I think, what, 3 or 4 fish. Nothing to write home about except for that one that got off. That was probably about 3 or 4 pounds. I said, like, you'll see it on the video there. It happened right in front of me. I mean, it got off right in the log, right in front of the boat. Man, that would have been a nice one. That would have made my day. But all in all, another great day. I'm glad to get out here. It's been a long time since I've been on the Rap, probably over a year. Like I said earlier, we were supposed to have a tournament here last month, but it got canceled because of high heat. So then we voted not to actually reschedule it. So the next scheduled tournament is going to be this month. I think it's going to be in 2 weeks. It's going to be out in Lake Anna. So I'll probably be out next week doing some pre-fishing for that. But I wanted to kind of go ahead and get out on the Rap today just for the heck of it. Like I said, I wanted to try to catch some smallmouth. That didn't go as planned. I didn't get any smallmouth, didn't see any smallmouth, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I was even fishing for them right. But all in all, like I said, good day out on the water. Had fun as usual. And yeah, I'm trying to try to get out at least once or twice a week now, and through fall, because we're right at the end of the summer right now. So the tough fishing should be ending here shortly. And I got a little bit of an inkling of it today in that one creek where the bite was on the spinnerbait. And yeah, I cannot wait, guys. I cannot wait. Probably about another 2-3 more weeks. When it really starts cooling down, that spinnerbait bite's really going to turn on. So looking forward to that, and there'll be plenty of videos showing that and real soon. So stay tuned for all that, guys. Anyway, listen, I don't want to ramble on anymore, but I want to go ahead and say thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you hit that little bell icon. Let me know that let you guys know that there's actually a new video coming out. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. More videos coming up. This is Scott Outdoors, and that's a wrap.